Hello, this is Josiah with Back to Bliss, and I'm here walking through Bliss Gardens at our retreat center in McMillan. And we're talking about senses and we're talking about the mind today. And so I just wanted to talk about a very interesting idea. So a lot of us have heard of the five senses, but not a lot of us have heard that there are 11 senses. That's right, that's 11 senses. And what that refers to is an idea that we don't have in our Western culture, is that there are both incoming senses and outgoing senses. And so the incoming senses are the five that we know and love: sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. But the outgoing senses are how we reach out into the world to manipulate it, to affect it, and to have our will be pressed forward outwards from the sensory data that we've pulled in. And so the key is that our mind is integral to all of these things. And so what does it mean? How does it help? The idea that we have 10 senses sort of puts things into perspective. Our body is filled with organs that are sensory apparatus. And according to yoga theory, there are organs, there are parts of our body that are involved in these outgoing senses, just like there are some that are involved in the incoming senses. They all have elemental associations, they all have emotional associations, and as body workers, as Reiki practitioners, as yogis, we can manipulate those body parts to work on the emotions, to work on our mind, because the hands per se, so the hands are associated with touch, but they're also associated with manipulation, which is the outgoing sense of the air element. And so if we have struggles or troubles reaching out to the world to manipulate the things how we want to, maybe we'll have hand problems. We talk a little bit about carpal tunnel syndrome being a physical thing, being a nerve impingement, but sometimes there are wrist and hand issues that are related to our ineffective grasping. We feel powerless to grasp or to reach out and touch the world the way that we want to. And sometimes these deep psychic energies can manifest in the body as physical pains. And so that's just a hint of the idea of how far we can take it, and it can go way further. But I just thought it would be interesting to some people to discuss the idea that there are 11 senses, not just 5. And that's right, I said 11. We only talked about 5 outgoing, 5 incoming. The last sense is the sense of the mind itself, and that sense is imagination. So hopefully you found this interesting. Have a great day.